Wednesday, we're gonna be doing some PVC work in a warm-up. Now, if you're at the gym today, working out outside, we're gonna be doing a barbell snatch. If you have a barbell at home, you'll be practicing your barbell snatch. If not, I have two other workouts for minimal gear versions where you can use dumbbells or kettlebells, and also a bodyweight version that I'll go over. But in the warm-up, everybody's gonna be using a PVC pipe or an empty barbell or a broomstick handle or a mop handle or something like that. All right, and we're gonna start with getting our shoulders nice and loose. So we're gonna do 10 PVC Pass Thrus. We're gonna grab the pipe nice and wide and over my head and back. Great, 10 of those. Then once we get done with those 10, we're gonna do 10 around the worlds. So basically, same idea. Try not to bend our elbow, keeping that nice and straight, keeping that good. And then we're gonna go into 10 PVC Good Mornings. We're gonna put that pipe on the back of my shoulders, down here. I'm gonna keep my knees stacked over my feet. And what that means is my knees aren't gonna go forward, they're gonna stay right like I'm standing tall, and I'm just pushing my hips back, keeping that neutral spine position, feeling that stretch in the hamstring, and then standing back tall. Good, perfect, just like that. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna do 10 like that. Then we're going to do trunk rotations. So all I'm gonna do is keep that pipe right on my back and just gonna do 10 trunk rotations. Try not to push it too much. We don't wanna stretch it out too bad. You should feel no pain. Again, we're just warming up, just loosening up. And then finally, we're gonna go into the overhead squat. So I'm gonna press that up. I'm gonna go down in that overhead squat, pressing that weight up, setting my hips back and down, feet shoulder width apart, driving my knees out nice and wide and standing back tall. And then the Sotts Press. Basically, I'm gonna go down in that squat, I'm gonna hold the squat, and I'm gonna do 10 Sotts Presses. All right, our shoulders should be nice and warmed up now. And now we're gonna go into another portion of the warm-up, which I had gotten from Coach Bergner, weightlifting class. I really like this warm-up. We're gonna be doing a lot of this. I really do like this. So we're gonna do 60 seconds of jump squats. Now, we're not gonna be doing the jump squats like we would do them in normal warm-ups where we're trying to jump as high as we can. With these, we just wanna jump enough that our feet or toes are maybe a millimeter off the floor. That's all, okay? We're also gonna make sure that pipe stays on our back and our shoulders. It doesn't come off, so we're constantly pushing down. So on the 3, 2, 1, for 1 minute, we're gonna go down into the squat, jump. And we wanna make sure we get down below parallel and we get fully extended. But we wanna make sure our feet don't come way up off the ground. All right, that's gonna build that explosive power. Now, the idea with this is eventually you go from doing it with a PVC pipe to a training bar, to a 15 kilo bar, to a 20 kilo bar. And then once you get super strong like Ron, you can start adding weight to that, okay? So we're gonna do that for 60 seconds. That's gonna get that heart rate jacked up. Then we're gonna go down into an L sit, okay? And from the L sit, I wanna make sure I'm in a nice 90-degree angle. If you have tight hamstrings like myself, this is a difficult position to be in, but that's all right. I really wanna force this because I wanna really stretch out my hamstrings really well. And I wanna be here, and I'm going to do presses for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna push my chin out of the way, press up over. Okay? And I wanna make sure I'm not leaning back and pressing away like this. I wanna keep nice and flat and push up. Okay, we're gonna do 60, same idea. PVC pipe to a training bar to a 15 kilo, 20 kilo bar. Now, 60 seconds, goal for this, 60 reps, but quality too. All right, so don't worry if you can't get to 60, that's fine, but that's what you wanna be striving for eventually. Okay, moving right along, we're gonna work on our footwork drill. We're gonna do 2 sets of these. We're gonna do PVC push press, 5 of them. So I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna dip, push over my head, dip, push over my head. Okay, then we're gonna go into hanging snatch balance. Heaving snatch balance, my mistake. Sorry about that. Heaving snatch balance. This is where we're gonna dip, drive, the weight's gonna come up, and then we're gonna go down underneath it. So from here, I'm gonna dip and down into the snatch balance. Again, we're worried about fast feet out into a snatch balance where we're not gonna dip at all, we're just gonna drop onto the bar. And we're thinking about fast feet, fast hands. Okay, great. We're gonna go through that 2 times, 5 sets of each. Then we're gonna grab our bar that we're gonna be using for the workout. If you're using a training bar, 15 kilo, 20 kilo bar, that's fine. If you don't have a barbell at home, continue to use PVC pipe. I'm gonna show it with PVC pipe. We're gonna do 2 hanging power snatches with the PVC pipe high hang. That's the hang right here, standing nice and tall. I'm gonna dip, I'm gonna drive, weight's gonna come up, gonna catch it in that power position. Good. Dip. Good. Okay. Then we're gonna do 2 from the mid thigh, down, back, keeping that neutral spine. Hamstrings should be activated. Pop. Again. And then 2 from below the shin, below the knee, mid shin. Good. All right, we're gonna snatch today. Okay, guys, the WOD today. I'm gonna go over the minimal gear version first and the body weight version. The minimal gear version is gonna be dumbbell power snatches. So you're gonna use 1 dumbbell and you're gonna do a dumbbell snatch, 5 sets of 8 to 12 on each arm, okay? Depending on your available weight. So if you have a heavy dumbbell, you're gonna probably use a little bit less reps. You got a lighter one, increase the reps up, okay? Then you're gonna do a single arm dumbbell press, 3 sets of 8 on each side, and then switch arms on each side, and then a weighted sit-up. So you can use that same dumbbell and do 15 to 20, 3 sets of the weighted sit-up. So that's what you're gonna do with the minimal gear. You're gonna choose a dumbbell or a kettlebell for those. The bodyweight version is gonna be 10 1 1/4 squats into 30-second L-sit or V-sit holds, into 8 1 1/4 lateral lunges, into 30-second Superman hold, and then a 30-second single leg balance on each leg. So let me show you that. A 1 1/4 squat, and you can do this with your PVC pipe. You're gonna put it on your back. You're gonna go down in a squat. You're gonna come up and back down. So the quarter is 1 full squat, and then pop it back up. So you're gonna do 10 of those, okay? Then you're going to do the L-sit or V-sit hold. So you can do it, the L-sit hold, be here, lifting those legs up, doing a hold, okay? Or the V-sit hold, okay? For 30 seconds, okay? Then the 1 1/4 lunge, lateral lunge squat. So again, I'm gonna have the pipe on. I'm gonna step out to the side, I'm gonna go down in the squat, come up, and then come up all the way. And then go over here, down, pop, and back up, okay? That 1 1/4 is just go down into a squat, bounce, and back up. Superman hold, we've done those before. You're gonna lay on your belly and keep your chest, arms, and try to keep your thighs or knees up off the ground. Into the single leg balance. So all that's gonna be is basically 30-second single leg balance. Foot out in front of you and balancing. 30 seconds on one foot, 30 seconds on the other foot. Okay, and then you're gonna cycle back through that. You're gonna do 5 rounds of that for the bodyweight version. Okay, on the minimal gear version, you could do them like a superset. So that means you would do, let's just say I do 10 dumbbell snatches on my left arm, into 10 dumbbell push presses, into 15 sit-ups, back up, right arm, left arm, and go through it like that. All right? Those of you in class, your coach is gonna set you up. We're gonna power snatch today with barbell. We're gonna work up to a heavy for the day. Rep scheme's gonna be 5, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Again, we'll just work up to a heavy for the day, all right? We're gonna finish up with our post squat with sit-ups, 3 sets of 20 sit-ups. So have fun with this. It's been a while since we've used the barbells. We've done them in a couple workouts here at the gym, but now we're gonna really practice on form. So if you're new to it, if you're new to the snatch, your coach may only have you doing it from the high hang. He may be having you do it a little bit lower or from the floor, okay? Have fun with this. Great. See you guys later.